waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Patriots sideline, head coach Mike Vrabel. His side would prefer to move on from the last couple of months. They have lost 6 of 8 during that stretch. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Ravens. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you on the call. This is rookie Tyler Luke to do the honors. And we're off from Baltimore. To return this, Marcus Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
May now on 3rd down. That one complete to Diggs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
And the Patriot first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Finds his man, it's Demario Douglas. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 13 yards.
The give inside to Stevenson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. May now from the gun. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
22 yards. First down, New England.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Another try following the sack. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal.
And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Hill now from the gun. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good. Baltimore, first down. First and 10.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
180. What? 180. Nice shot.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. What a shot.
From the 39. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Christian Barmore with the play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's second and 7. Headed out right. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And he's taking it in bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Ravens finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up, that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Tyler Loop now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. Jukes one defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And a Patriot first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's May. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Get some space around midfield. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Here's the pistol snap to May. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down, Patriots.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air. It's May. Henry on the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Throwing again. It's May. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, New England.
On the toss, it's Stevenson. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Patriot ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Here's May to the air.
2nd and 4.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Gallis connects. And that's going to break our tie and get him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Juke the defender.
The Ravens take over first and 10. Their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
180. To the right. 180. What is shot?
Lamar now from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
180.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Change it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lamar throwing again. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down.
180.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And again, it's Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Running for the first with Edwards. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
To tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
14, Patriots 10.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And Antonio Gibson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, they'll start with Gibson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Quick throw completed by May. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And a Patriot first down.
This is Stevenson heading right. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, it's Stevenson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. And the Ravens going nickel, third down. From the gun, it's May. That one complete to Diggs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down, Patriots.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. And a Patriot first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. They go play action. Here's May. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Incomplete.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. First down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Patriots with some work to do, trailing in this game. All right, set now, first and 10. May. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
First down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the air on first down, May. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And you can see that he's not only leading passing yards, but if he keeps playing like he has this season, he should reach 5,000 yards in the immediate future. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Tucker. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, a give to Hill. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The final throw before the break. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports
Our
halftime
trip
report.
around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's Romeo Doubs. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Packers got the win in this one by 9. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Eagles wind up taking this one by a touchdown. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the LA Rams. And this is Kenneth Walker III. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
180. 180.
First down, here's Lamar. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed to Flowers. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Brings up third down.
Hey, come on.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Yo.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Lamar off the play fake. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the second quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, and his single-season mark of 55. See if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 21, Patriots 17.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Jukes out a one-stop. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Justin Matabike making that stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Here's May to the air. He's throwing deep to the left side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
To throw, here's May. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3.
From the 46. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Now a give to Edwards, running left. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's a bootleg for him. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Edwards does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 28, Patriots 17. Tyler Luke to kick
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass brought in. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Trying to sneak May. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain. Ball at the 33 for first down. Off the play action, May. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. May now from the gun. That's completed right side. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
A gain of 34 yards. And a Patriot first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go again with Stevenson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's May. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early. Half the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
DC,
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready! Sit on! Ready! Finish up! Sit on!
Trying it left side with Edwards. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Let's go.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready! Sit up! Ready! Finish it up!
First down throw for Jackson. Escapes a defender. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On first down, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
180. 180. 180. Come on. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Throwing again is Lamar. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Sit up.
They'll try the right side with Edwards. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
It's a design boot. Rolling out to his left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
Patriots 20.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. Jukes one defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's second and 10. To the air, it's May. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. Hey, back up.
Now give it to Hill. Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Patriots.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Luke knocks it through. And it's a 3-score game now. An 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. Score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
On the return, here's Gibson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. To the air on first down, May. Caught, nice gain left side. And they are all the way into that red zone.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play. You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from them? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. May looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red.
And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Patriots 27.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. And off now to Hill. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here's 2nd and 11. Hits him on the out route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
At the 22-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
180.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Finds a big lane. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
180. To what? 180. 180. 180. Sit up.
Here's Mitchell again. Juke the defender. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Alpha, sit. Right on.
They go play fake with Jackson. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Sit up. 180. Sit up.
Lamar off to play fake. Buys time, rolling right. The Mets got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Point attempt coming up.
The extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
Patriots 27.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. 1st down, May. Running a screen for Stevenson. He's got room to roam here. Look at him go! He could do it! And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown! The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown!
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots make it an 11-point ball game. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series.
T, Ren. Let's go, let's
First
go.
down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
What a shot. Get out.
Hill now from the gun. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught the matrix. Got that touch my
They'll come up first and 10.
Go. Get out. What? Get out. What are you?
Working inside the red zone. Finds the in route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 11-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Second and 6 coming up here.
What a shot. Get out. 180. What a shot.
Running behind center with Edwards. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
What are you? Get out.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
Ravens 52, Patriots 34.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Patriots are running their offense out there. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. He'll get this to Henry. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
First down, Patriots.
May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. May now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Mario Douglas.
Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 6. And a Patriot first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's May to the air. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Play sequences. A gain of 9 brings up third down.
3rd and 1. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 7. First down, New England.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Pass is caught at the 9. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.